So this is the day of the innocent, right? November 1st is El Día de los Inocentes, right? Which means like anybody that has been pure, it could be saints, it could be virgins, babies, teenagers, anything, anyone that has been an infant all the way till adulthood, but being celibate. Okay. Um, Tomorrow, November 2nd, then that's like pretty much in general, and any type of um, is the human that has passed away, and not just human, other extraterrestrials, cosmic, galactic, alien, UFO, um, you know, is the extraterrestrial, whatever we call, other living creatures or living things, okay? Anything that has a soul. So I have water here, um, warm water, okay? I have hot water out there in the kitchen area, and warm water and cold water, different type of temperature water for them. I also have like jewelry, right? Offerings, my elements, so crystals, all kinds of crystals, right? Este, minerals y gemstones y la chingada, right? And stand the Florida water right there, and this candle, the tea lights and shit. I have three, and then three, but they're facing upward and downward, right? Forming like the triangles, right? Upward and downward, right? Above and below, right? I also have a water mixture here with essential oils, okay, and some spices and shit, right? Some, like, doing our rituals, all right, to purify is these days, and to purify the souls and their spirits, their bodies, their mind, and their is the mind, body, and soul, right? Is that so? Yeah, incense, which is the air element, water element we have present, and we also have the fire element as also the spirit realm, right? We need to include all the realms in here, right? So I do have a fireball there as an offering, okay? Because like anyone that assists us, right? Whether it's dark forces, whether it's the underworld, right? Those high ranking demons that are here to protect the chosen ones. I mean, ahí está. You know what I'm saying? Para que se pongan hasta la madre and shit. So they could enjoy, drinking a little zippy here and there and shit, Y allí este white powder is not cocaine, it's not coke and shit. But maybe it was, pero in allá in Egypt, right? It's an Egypt powder that they used to use in combination with the cocaine, right? But because I'm filming and shit, But anyways, so aquí está. You know what I'm saying? I'm wishing for them to be able to, especially so like, yesterday I was talking about celebrities y que this and that. I'm not saying every celebrity worships the devil, although Lucifer is the archangel of music. Okay, there is a reason why is that um the industry worships, the underworld, right? Because the underworld is all about, bisexuality, pansexual, bestiality. It's all about the sin, right? The temptation, right? The physical, right? The money, right? Anything that has to do with um, beauty, beauty and all that shit, right? It's the fashions, songs, rhythm, different type of vibrations, right? Whether they're high vibrational or low vibrational, depending on what intention each artist portrayed in their songs. And if you pay attention to the lyrics, you know, of each song, you're gonna see how each artist really likes to display emotion into their songs because that's necessary, right? There's a difference between vocalists and singers, right? It's like the difference is vocalists, in my opinion, are the ones that could sing a cappella, right? And they're singing with their real voice, okay? Without the music, without the lyrics. I mean, sorry, without the sound, okay? Without the instrumental component on it, okay? And it's easy to, when you decode music, right, and you pay attention to the lyrics and you start noticing the signs, the symbolism, and also what it's saying and what is being felt, it's like a lot of artists are asking for help. Their journey without love has been like something that they've been searching for, and they haven't found it in the underworld, because in the underworld is more about, again, temptation, physicality, addiction, binding, toxic behavior. And I mean, you know, I feel like drugs were given to us naturally when it was like legally legal, right? It's but whenever someone was like ill or lo que sea, you know what I'm saying? Todo enfermo y la chingada. Then they end up fucking, getting prescribed, coke or marijuana para que puedan dormir and shit. If you have a hard time sleeping and shit. But anyways, and then they decided to make it illegal, right? Once they started seeing that the slaves were not sleeping, they were getting fucking skinny as fuck, and they were just fucking all the time and shit. So then what happened was that shit, a lot of fucking, that's how they were mixing, different bloodlines were starting to mix and shit with que los pinches masters y los pinches and the slave masters were like, raping the fucking slaves, or vice versa and shit. The slaves were messing around with the whites and shit like that. But anyways, that's how it became illegal, because they're like, oh, it's abuse and this and that, blah blah blah, because it was. But the only thing, to me, it feels like it should be like ¿cómo se llama? Monitorized instead, supervised, because nowadays they mix all kinds of shit that they shouldn't be mixing into it, and it's a waste of money now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever, but like, celebrities that are dead and shit, they want their crimes to be, you know, solved and shit, because some of them, those drugs, that they overdose and the shit like that, is not really true in some cases, right? So, they deserve to finally rest in peace and escape the hell that they didn't know what they were getting themselves into. And I feel like if they're gonna be part of some shit, you need to be fucking upfront with what your intentions are and the motives to be in it.